Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Maganda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitu Varenyam Bargo Devasya Dimahi Dio Yona Prachodaya.
Hi.
Hi.
Closer. Through suffering, I got to the point to wanted to find out why this is happening to me, if it is happening to me constantly. That put me through to the point that I started searching for what is the purpose, what is this, and why am I experiencing this?
Okay, it's good. Why are you suffering? Why am I going through all this pain? Why all this suffering? What is the point of all of it? So you started to question. What have you found?
I found God, but it was sort of like artificially developed, if I can say it that way.
Explain.
I went through a session of hypnotherapy. Which
You went through a session of what therapy?
Hypnotherapy.
Hypnotherapy, okay.
And what's happened after, I didn't understood. I didn't understand people, what they were saying. I felt what they were feeling. I'm working in a train station. I meet thousands of people and I could feel what they were feeling.
Okay.
When they were passing by, when they were coming, and some of them were angry, some could have shouted and abused. But there was like a hole inside me that swallowed everything that came in there.
Okay.
And I could have feel the bodies. Just standing next to them, I could have feel. I don't know how to explain this.
Okay.
And I was practicing still leaving the mind behind. I was just observing the thoughts and not getting involved. I wasn't really knowing what is this happening to me.
Okay, if you are observing thoughts without getting involved in them, for everybody now, if you are observing your thought flow without being attached or getting involved in it, in a short time, what happened?
You're getting involved.
You get involved.
You get involved. You pull you in. I found out.
Okay, but that is also observable or not? Something becomes involved, no? Then, but that is also observed or not?
Then something has happened again. This mind overtook, and I knew I wasn't. I knew I was still within my mind, but then again, after a long of practice, the vibration rose again, and then this voice and feeling of love, beginning and the end, all my problems and all my children, my wife, my father, all my story of a sad me who suffered through all this and how this terrible is. And this voice said to me, it wasn't a thought, I know that. And this voice said to me, let the life reveal itself. And soon after that, the experience obviously gone, faded out in a very slow motion. I understood that I was trying to catch it, and then I've read the words saying, don't treasure rare objects and no one will steal.
Say again?
Don't treasure rare objects and no one will steal.
Okay. Okay.
And then I've seen in one of your videos who said, you said on YouTube, whichever that was, and you said that don't bite the thought that you've lost something. You didn't lose anything. And when I've heard those words, the self revealed itself in a way. Everything was love. Flowers, everything was love.
Was love. Okay.
Love.
Okay.
People wrote, everything was created out of love.
Yeah.
It was just observer. And a split second and everything gone. Again. And hereafter I'm trying to understand, maybe, I don't know what else I need to experience, either realize, I don't know. What is missing that I didn't realize, didn't experience yet to come to?
You sounding like someone who is in a sort of a process of your mind deconstructing from all the sort of patterns and the conditioning that became a bit stuffy. And the power is somehow assisting that, the collapsing of those tight concepts. This is not a bad thing, it's a very beautiful thing. Somewhere inside of this, you are knowing that. You're knowing that somehow I can't hold my life together in the same way. You know this or not?
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, okay.
It's just, I know, you see, this is, everything that I'm experiencing is for a reason.
Yeah.
Even 2 days ago, I had a bit of a discussion with my partner, I could call it. And straight after, I just, what's this? What is this in me that is doing this? I know this is no reason. Just because someone is like it doesn't mean I need to react upon this. Like a mechanical thing. And I want to see, what is this? I want to see, what is that? I know how it comes out and what's the end, what's the effect of it. But who and why and who likes this? I don't. So who is the one who likes this, so this still carries on responding like this?
If you say, it seems as though somebody is making decisions that are not agreeable to me. So behaving in a way that is not agreeable to me, it's not me. You're saying like this?
Yeah.
Okay, stop for a moment. So the behavior is not you. It seems to be going on in spite of maybe a desire to stay quiet. Something is going noisily along. Okay? So let that be there. At least you know that's not me. Okay? You leave there, you know it's not me. Then who are you then? If you're not these things, leave them alone, leave them. Something wants to go to the left but ends up to the right. And then something goes, oh my God, not again. So the thing that goes, oh no, not again, is that you?
I don't know. You see, if I would know...
I tell you, I'll help you there. Because the thing that goes, oh, not again, also, that is also perceived, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you follow what is the importance of
Yes.
perceiving something? It means it is just like another cloud shape, another cloud passing. So you need not go chasing clouds. Let them go and come and go. There is something else here which is not caught in the bubble of those activities.
I think that the one who pretends to observe is not pure.
Okay, what would know that? What knows that? Slow down, it's good enough. What knows that? That even the one who is pretending to observe, to be observing also, that is also observed.
Because I know how it feels to be pure observer.
How does it feel to be pure observer?
I can't describe that in words.
Try. What is it like to be pure observer?
Nothing.
Is good. Meaning no interest. Not negotiating. Not deriving some benefit. Not looking at what will benefit me, what will not benefit me. Just a pure seeing. This is very important. A pure seeing, pure perceiving. You are not suppressing the senses. Huh? You're not suppressing the senses.
I don't know. Very often that thought comes in, but I don't want to believe this, that I'm suppressing something.
Yes.
So I'm just letting go by. I just let that thought to pass.
Sorry, you are what again?
This thought, as you said just a second ago, that am I not suppressing something?
No, I'm saying don't suppress anything. You can somehow, I'm pointing to what you say, you're the pure observer, the one who wants nothing. And who is here now also? Is it the one who is speaking now?
No.
Okay. What is the interest in the one who is speaking now?
To find the one that is.
But the one that is behind the one who is speaking now, isn't it?
Yes.
It is aware of the sense of the one who is speaking now. You see, what I'm pointing you to is such a simple and profoundly pure awareness, in fact.
When I would say a word awareness,
Yeah.
it always meant there was something like...
To be aware of.
Yeah, I would just say what awareness, and something inside was trembling, just, moving, the feeling of good, recognition of that. There was like a meaning of that word. Whenever I would read it, I would say awareness, and that wasn't just, it was so much behind it.
Can I say again? So, when I use the term awareness, awareness does not know about the term awareness, particularly. It doesn't have a sticky thing about it. So even when you say, I say awareness, and then something starts to move, but that movement is also appearing in awareness, isn't it? If you really anchor your seeing here, then you'll find all these little nonsenses about what I should do and what's happening, all of that would just blow away.
How to anchor the awareness?
No, don't anchor awareness. No, you cannot anchor. Awareness does not need anchoring.
How to anchor self in a pure observing?
No. You only need to recognize the awareness itself is what is the fundamental source. It is the source itself. Once you know this, not here, you simply know that the highest meaning of I, of the sense of my own being, is synonymous with awareness. It is the same thing. If you know this, then trying to do one thing or another thing becomes irrelevant for you. It will just be another projection of your mind to do something. Come on, speak now. Like today, this moment, it could change something forever. It's your chance. I want to see.
It is
the tendencies will continue rocking in and out for a while, because you have for a long time identified with the body-mind play. This is natural, no blame. And so the tendency to identify yourself as being your psychological conditioning and identity, that will keep coming in and out of focus for a while. But you hold back in the place of just the awareness, without attributing so many qualities and things to yourself. Because all of these qualities, they're also just what you're perceiving. Let them come and go, and stay as the awareness. Is it possible or not? Is it possible or not?
yes.
Yes. As soon as it's clear for yourself that you are awareness and not someone trying to be awareness, in the beginning it may take a little effort because it feels cloudy, you're unaccustomed to being absolutely effortless. So it takes a little sense of an exercise, a little bit of practice in the beginning, but in a short time it becomes very natural for you. And all the things that you would worry about, oh, this is going wrong in my life, why can't I do this, I'm now 35, I should be married, all of these things, it is gone, right? What does it mean? You would never be married? No, it doesn't mean anything like that. It will mean that somehow you meet life, or life unfold in its natural way, without this contrived identity trying to push it about to resemble the shape of your projections. And that is a huge unburdening. That is a huge unburdening. But bring your full heart into this inquiry.
The desire of going and doing something and finding things and changing the job and finding your partner, whatever the mind used to do, that's gone. Those simple things cannot come back anymore. They're gone.
Okay.
They fall away.
What's left? Because that's a mighty load removed. Okay, so what is left? I'm curious to find.
I used to always think that I need to I don't know.
Yes, you better live like that. Too much thinking. Because so many thoughts come and we pick them up. But they contribute nothing to the truth of yourself. It's just another kind of scam to get you working at something which is already in place. We are already picking up a lot of activity and planning to do something which is already perfectly in place. This is what we call the game of the psychological identity. Like that. Do you know that it is possible that your life can be as it is without these, thinking what's your next move? Is there anybody here who is not thinking what's the next move? I got to see some hands. Very good. Yes, this is good. What's the next move? There have to be some beings who are not concerned about the next move or the last one. And if you find any such beings among you, give a little attention to study them a little bit. See if they're happy or not. See if they're happy or not. or compare to some who are strategists. They have worked it out perfectly well. There are some people, if there's a diary for 2014, it's already full of intentions like that. So I would like you to see, and it sounds very responsible also. In our culture, they can seem, oh, this person is really pucker. You see? So I would like to see if we are able to look, intelligently at someone who, if you are lucky to find someone like that, is not concerned about what is my next move. And at the same time, they're not lazy. I'm not talking about they're lazy. No, they are quite bright, quite clear, peaceful, happy, content, but they're not trying to figure life out. And find another one who has worked it out. And see if you find any difference. If you're able to assess the difference. Because you yourself have to be a good assessor also. Otherwise you're bringing your own contaminants into it. And you will not be able to assess something. You won't be able to discern something properly if you bring your own projections into it. But something you will know. Because it is instinct in us to respond to that which most resembles our inmost being. Without any plan, you see. So I'm curious with you because you say already these things and these things, they stopped happening. And say, oh, wow, that's very good. Then what remains then? Can we take a look? What will remain? I don't plan things. I'm not interested in all this. I'm not interested in all making a lot of money, make a lot of fame and a lot of people. Not interested. Oh, that's a big mighty load removed. So what is remaining now?
I think someone is looking for regaining the experience that has been there.
Yeah, I will help you here. Forget about it. I will tell you why. Why? Because your mind has taken hold of it. And you can never repeat nostalgia. Your mind will take hold of it. Nothing can compare to your first love. No. You had a beautiful experience, and then on top of that, the mind also, this psychological side of the mind, has dressed it up into something, and every other experience compares, no, it's not quite. So in a way, it binds you. I would say, let go of that. Whatever it was meant to contribute, it has done that already. It has brought you here.
I think what it's trying to do tries to recognize when the job is done by recognizing the feeling of same. Can you see?
You have turned it, the mind has converted it into another phenomenon, and all phenomena are time-bound. They will come and go.
Yes.
What you need to put the focus on is not on the thing that you may get again, but that which will observe it. And that is already present. It is really overlooking the obvious, because we are searching for an effect in consciousness which can never be stable. The consciousness itself, the dynamic consciousness, is never stable, you see.
And it's always in the future.
Huh?
And it's always in the future. It's always tomorrow.
Yes. No one has ever experienced the future. Nobody has ever experienced tomorrow. Think about it. It's a trap, an excuse, a great avoidance for seeing what is here now. And by here now, I don't mean the present also. Sometimes you say, yes, I'm not concerned about the future. I'm not concerned about the past. I said, what about the present? There's something which is beyond past, future, or even present. You may call it presence. maybe. But even that also is not the most stable.
There's one more that
Is this going in, what I'm speaking to you? Sometimes people really want something in. They feel dirty inside. They even drink detergent because they want to get something in to clean. It's not the best idea. But something it needs to be free of something, not just to have more ideas about it. If you follow what is being pointed, don't miss your turn. Don't go past your stop. Because something is being pointed and it is already here. So don't let your mind or some habit try, okay, I've got another question and so on. Then I don't like second questions. Because if you come with two questions, while I'm attempting to address the first one, your mind is thinking about the second one. And you'll miss what is really being pointed. Find a question that is your most risky one. Tackle yourself. Come alive in your search. Don't be a researcher. I would put it now, like this, for everybody here, that what you have heard the Buddha has discovered is ever present here. Don't waste your time pursuing the wind. You don't have to go to another country. It's not more in another country. It might be more evident, but it's not more actual. It is in you. It is singularly the most important discovery any human being will make. And I'm so happy. There was a time when we would sit and there were not a tenth of the people here looking in this way. Look how many you've come. I don't want you to leave unfulfilled. I've got nothing to sell you. Just to point to something that is priceless, timeless, perfect. What stands in the way of your recognition of it, we've come to see. And I don't mind if you go on fire about it. I don't mind if you shout at me about it. I don't mind at all. But come like you've come for that. Your own self is the only thing really worth discovering. That will not fade. I tell you because everything that you see, everything that you experience, as I said before, time says, all this belongs to me. All that you perceive, all that you imagine, all you remember, all you think, all you have collected, all you have owned, time says, all that belongs to me. Only one thing time will not swallow is pure awareness. From the standpoint of awareness, time is only itself a passing cloud. closing words, tell me. Where are you at right now? About yesterday, yestermonth, yesteryear, we've heard. What about now? Where are you as you stand here?
Here.
Yeah. And what does here mean? Battersea Art Center? There's a here which can never be there. A here which can never be there. It's not a geographical reference. What it means here, I am here. Will this here-ness wear out? Will it fade? Don't go to sleep in yourself. Don't go to sleep. Enough sleep. Enough sleep. I am here. Will anything alter that for you? Any mood, any concept, any belief will alter this? Is it a fundamental statement of truth? I am here. Well, to find out, I may ask you another question. As what are you here? As what are you here? Or you who say, I am here, you are what? Have I gone too far? We're together? That's good. I am here. I am. I am. Those words, you say, it is the name of God also. I am. And all the sentient beings, especially in our human kingdom, everyone say, I am. Either with words, or somehow in your heart you know, I am. It means I exist. I am here. As what are you here? Uncomfortable question? Something wants to say, look, give me a break. I mean, I'm here. I'm here. What more you want? I say, I want nothing. But as what are you here? As a person you are here? If you are here as a person, it won't be for long. As the body you are here, if it's the body, you won't be here for long. Is there more space in you for something else? Why can I speak to you like this? Because I know you. I want to hear from you. I want to meet you. I want to meet you as I know you to be and as I know myself to be. I'm very excited by that. So these things, when you say like that, I'm very keen to see, are you real? Are you real? What you speak, is it true? I am here. As what are you here? Different beings say the same word. I am here. John, where are you? Oh, I'm here. Yeah. As what are you here? This question nobody asked. I'm here. I mean, My body is here. My mind is here. Personality seems to be here. For how long? Not for very long. Is there a here, I am here, which is timeless? Is there such a thing? And can we find out tonight? I like this type of talk. I want something that can be found out today. I am not doing courses. We're not talking freedom in installments. No, something is already here. Are we up for it? Because every true discovery is made internally. Who are you who is here? Where do these words come from? Who speaks them? Is it your mind? You may say, yes, actually it's from my mind. What observes your mind? Is that weaker or stronger than your mind? It observes your mind, but your mind cannot observe it. We're getting through? Last word?
Thank you.
Yes. Very good.
I'm open to whatever this day may bring. Open to see it is all a blessing. Open to lay aside all expectations, all judgments, all doubts, all hesitations. Open to let go. Open not to know. Open to the heart beyond me, beyond time, beyond mind. Open, oh.